Obviously, the success of Surgical Steel comes the pressure and the expectation of fans who, want the upcoming album to surpass your previous effort. Now, for you guys, I don't know. I don't think anything is tough because it just seems to go so seamless. So I'm sure you guys are writing. I had a chat with Bill, I think, during the Gentleman Pistols album release, and he was telling me that he and Dan are working on stuff. So has there anything happened post then?
No, because I can only see what Bill means by him and Dan have been working. He means they've had two rehearsals because there's been no time, you know. We got back from Europe just in December, 5 weeks on the road, like you said.
Yeah.
Bill was straight out with Gentleman's Pistols up until Christmas. So, yeah, there's been no time to regroup. And again, the Slayer thing's come up now, so it kind of puts that on the back burner. But in all honesty, we wouldn't be in a rush anyway, because
Right.
Bill's got a new album, as you said, with Gentleman's Pistols anyway. That's just got released. So he needs to put in some work with that band to promote that record. And I'm also in another band, and I'm still waiting for the album to come out. So really, I should be busy with that band now. So
Which
we've got
band?
the thing.
Which
We've got the
band are we
thing.
talking about?
That's Brujeria.
Yeah, Brujeria. Correct. Yes.
So we've got other things to keep us. And Dan's actually playing in a band with Kai Hansen from Gamma Ray as well. So us three are quite busy. So the Carcass thing will be done when we're good and ready. I mean, there's no rush because we've never rushed, you know.
Yeah.
And there's still a kind of demand for us to perform on the back of Surgical Steel. I mean,
Right.
It came out in 2014, but it only seems like yesterday to me, you know.
Absolutely. It came out in 2013, right? Surgical
Oh, sorry,
Steel.
2013. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just wondering what happened. Yeah, so
It's my age, see, and years turn into months and vice versa.
absolutely. Now, with that, obviously, I mean, like you said, there's no pressure as such. But would there be a possible plan of releasing this year, or you guys just probably plan of somewhere in 2017?
It would never happen because even if we started writing tomorrow, we need time to write.
Yeah.
We're not just going to sit in a room and cobble some songs together in 2 weeks. The whole process. I mean, the Surgical Steel took from concept rehearsal to recording well over a year to bring together. So you know.
So 2017.
I really couldn't give you a time scale. It might be 2 years. You know.
Yeah.
Depends. You know. It depends on us finding the time to do it. You know, look, the Slayer thing's going to take us 5 weeks. So
Absolutely.
and I'm not begrudging it. I'd rather be doing that anyway because it's far at the moment it's far more interesting. And you know, we need to be inspired as well. So
Yeah.
we need some time to regroup and just chill out. And just to get some fire up our asses again.
Absolutely. And when is the plan of the new Brujeria to come out? Is it been recorded, or you guys are still writing?
No, it's been recorded for a while, and it's been mixed, and it keeps getting remixed, and I don't know.
Okay.
I think from what the label told me, it should be out on Mexican Independence Day, which I think is in September.
Okay, so probably, yeah, again, post-summer
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Okay, should be interesting to see the music coming out from you, and you obviously take it pretty much on a lighter note and how day by day it progresses, and it kind of reminded me of the recent chat I had with Michael from Arch Enemy. We just had a small chat about possible tour package with Arch Enemy and Carcass. So he was stoked about it, that I hope that happens, but we don't know when is that going to be possible. Would it be definitely a treat for the fans? Well, don't you think so?
No, I don't think so.
Come
It's
on.
funny. It's funny because Arch Enemy have gone to Japan with doing the original albums, and when we were in Japan, I was talking to the record label, and I was looking for an excuse for Carcass to go back to Japan. We're not proud. I said we'd go out with them and support them, and now that would be interesting. With that, I think they're calling themselves Black Earth now, aren't they? They're not going out as Arch Enemy, but that would have been interesting. I think, to be honest, in all honesty, Arch Enemy's on a different plateau from what we're doing now, especially on the back of them just doing that Night Witch tour. I think they're aiming for something not necessarily in the same realms of what Carcass is doing, I guess. So.
And I think he's regrouping the previous lineup to play the first 3 albums with some other band, I guess.
No, it's Chris. It's
Yeah,
Charlie.
it's Chris and yeah, John
And Johan.
Lever, and you
Yeah.
have the bassist. They're playing the first three, but it's not the under the Arch Enemy name, as what I remember.
No. They're calling it Black Earth.
Yeah, Placard, exactly. Right. So apart from the technology, what you've seen has been booming and also been a, like they say, the boon and the bane for metal in general. In the eyes of Jeff Walker, how's been the metal scene changed since you first emerged?
It got much bigger,
Mm-hmm.
and people's tastes have got more extreme. You know.
Diverse.
No, extreme. People have got used to harder, more aggressive things that would have been totally unpalatable a long time ago. I mean, there's no way a band like Slipknot would have been listenable. People wouldn't have bothered listening to Slipknot back in the late 80s or the early 90s. They would have been underground, you know?
Right.
So people's tastes have hardened.
Absolutely. And you guys, obviously, we toured. Is there any plan of coming back to India? I'm sure this would have been a sort of eye-opening experience to come to India for the first time and play in front of like thousands of metalheads inside that wonderful, the venue.
Yeah.
That was the first time we ever saw an international band play at that venue, and it was
That lovely
mind blowing.
carcinogenic factory where we've got no plans, but I think I was talking to a promoter from. He put Cannibal Corpse on. I can't remember which city.
Yeah, Orca. Oh, sorry, I'll tell you. It would be Bohemian Rhapsody.
But do you know which city? I can't remember which city it was.
Cannibal Corpse was in Bangalore.
Yeah, I had a quick word with him. I mean, there's no plans, but we're not prejudiced against India. We're not ruling out coming back. So, if someone asks us to come and play, we'll come and play. It's that simple, you know.
Awesome.
I like India, so
Would be great.
I'd been there before as a tourist, so you know.
Ah, so you've traveled before as a tourist here.
Yeah, I went to Jaipur and did the whole kind of Agra thing, you know.
Excellent. So that was like a secret trip.
Well, not really.
Did you see any metalheads like, oh my God, Jeff Walker is in India?
I don't think anyone would have given a shit back then.
Not really.
It's 20 years ago, so.
Oh, so that's been a long time then.
Anyway, my friend, I'm going to have to cut this short soon.
Yeah, you have an interview coming up. So thanks, Jeff. Had a great chat with you. I look forward to see you guys in States and obviously back home in India very soon.
Thank you, my friend. You have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.